Okay, yogis, welcome to one more breathing and meditation workshop, practice, whatever you like to call it. Apparently, the first one got some pretty good rave reviews. I don't know why. People seem to like breathing, in spite of the fact that they do it all the time. So, why not? And also, the other thing was, I missed out quite a lot on the first one. So there were two really close to my heart breathing techniques. One is the Bumble Bee or the Bhamri, as they call it in Hindi. That's a real nice, calming one. And everyone who's had a sleep problem or a BP problem, I recommend this one. And it usually works. So we'll do that. We'll do the Ujjai breath or the Darth Vader breath, as some people like to call it. And then we'll get on to the Qigong breathing techniques. And then we'll do a little bit maybe of Qigong, maybe just get into meditation, depending on the time available. So when you're ready, just seat yourselves comfortably. If you're on your mats, spine tall. If you're on a chair like me, spine tall. Make sure that your feet or your knees are as close to the earth as possible, preferably touching. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes gently. And very gently get your mind to the here and the now. So, might have been a busy day. It was for me. But this is my time. This is my me time. So I'm going to be very protective about this. I'm going to define my time, my space on my mat or my chair. And just commit to finding my breath. It's as simple as that. Breathe in, breathe out. Every other complication in your life is a creation of your mind, including very real matters like, will I have food on the table tomorrow? Humanity has lived through worse. So don't get ahead of yourself. When you fully found your present, set your intentions for your practice today. Breathing and meditation. Gently open your eyes, interlace your fingers, inhale all the way to the top. Reach up, find that length in your spine. Great. Slowly release. Get your palms behind you, whether you're on your chair or your mat, doesn't matter. Inhale, release your heart up towards the sky or the ceiling. Squeeze your shoulder blades in, chin up. When you're ready, you slowly release, interlace your fingers in front of you. Imagine someone's pulling your arms out of your shoulder sockets, round your back, tuck your chin in, and maybe gently drop your palms down towards your knees. And release. Once again, spine tall, right palm behind you or holding onto the chair, left palm outside your left knee. Keep your hips level. Inhale, spine tall, exhale, twist. So use these few minutes to kind of ground yourself, find your, as I call it, degrees of freedom in your spine. Maybe improve your flexibility just a bit. And slowly release, and then to the other side. Left arm over the chair or behind you, right palm outside right knee, keep your hips level. Inhale, spine tall, exhale, twist. and release. And finally, lateral bend, right palm next to you. Inhale, left palm up, reach and push down. But keep pushing that left hip into the chair or the mat. If you want, see if you can spiral your heart up towards the ceiling. And release. Other side, left palm next to you. Inhale, right palm up. Grow tall on the right side. Exhale, push down. Push that right hip into the mat. Reach up with your right fingertips and across. If you want, spiral your heart up towards the sky. And release. So a quick recap. We did the Kapalabhati last time, the shining skull breath. Do you remember? Sit up tall. Let's just do 20 pumpings at your own pace. Take 3/4 of a breath in, and then you're just focusing on the exhale. You pull your navel in, you push your diaphragm up. It's a quick exhale, and then the inhale just happens automatically. So let's go through 20 pumpings of Kapalabhati, spine tall, 3/4 of a breath in. One long deep breath in when you finish. Hold. And slowly exhale. So probably I forgot to mention to you, Kapalabhati should be avoided if you have high blood pressure. Now, doing 20 pumps is not going to have any kind of damage. In fact, if anything, it might be useful. But please don't do 100, 200, 300 pumps at a time, because that could seriously increase your BP. And if you're on BP medication, you could do up to 50, but don't push. And the minute you feel any form of dizziness, just stop and return to normal breath. Don't even bother to take a deep breath in at the end, hold your breath for some time, and then slowly exhale. Just come back to your normal breathing. Okay, so the key thing is Kapalabhati not for people with BP. Kapalabhati extremely good for toning your ab muscles, for, well, not really increasing lung capacity, but for improving circulation because your heart rate picks up, for becoming sharper. If you're feeling, lethargic in the middle of the working day and, you're sitting at your desk and saying, I just can't get through this, just get into a little bit of Kapalabhati. It kind of gets you back in the game. Okay, moving on. We did belly breathing. Belly breathing is basically good when you're lying down and you really want to relax, you really want to get into a meditative state. It doesn't matter whether you have BP or not, it's all good. Next, let's do Anulom Vilom or alternate nostril breathing. So if you remember, 3 fingers tucked in, thumb and pinky out. Come here now. I know I'm mirroring you today, so you know what it is. The thumb gets onto your right nostril, and it might not look that way to you, but believe me, I'm doing thumb to right nostril because I'm on my right hand. Inhale for 4, close, hold for 4, exhale for 4, close, hold empty for 4, open, inhale for 4, close, hold for 4, open, exhale for 4, close, hold empty for 4. And as I told you, Anulom Vilom can be done either the easy one, which is just inhale, close, exhale, inhale, close, exhale, or inhale, close and hold for full, open, exhale, inhale again, close with an inhale and exhale, or what we just did, inhale, hold, full, exhale, hold empty, inhale, hold full, exhale, hold empty. So you could do any of these variations. You could also vary the amount of time. Usually the inhales are shorter than the exhales and the holds. You can do 4, 6, 8. That means inhale for 4, hold for 6, exhale for 8. Or you can just keep progressing the time into greater and greater counts. Now, Anulom Vilom, make sure you never kind of, especially on the holds, you never come to a point of frenzy like, oh my God, I can't hold this, but I'm doing this because, I've promised myself I'm going to hold for 12. Never get there, because then you're not focusing on your breath, you're focusing on your ego, which is never a great thing. So always kind of underplay. If you think you can safely hold for 10, count for 9. Okay. The second thing you got to remember about Anulom Vilom is it's great for BP. So if you've got high BP, I've heard stories about people who've managed to keep their BP under control just by doing Anulom Vilom, probably 10 reps in the morning, 10 reps at noon, 10 reps at night. So it's great for calming the system down. It's great also if you suffer from a lot of anxiety and you kind of constantly worried about what's going to happen next, and food on the table kind of issues, relationship issues, whatever causes you grief and anxiety from the external world. You've ultimately, with the yoga practice, you realize it's not the external world, it's your internal world that's causing it. But Anulom Vilom kind of helps you deal with it. So that's Anulom Vilom. Now, moving on to today's practice and today's, new breathing techniques. Let's start with the Ujjai Breath. So Ujjai Breath is where you constrict your throat without kind of actually moving your chin back. You remember we did that. If you want to hold or you want to get an airlock, you kind of push your chin back and you close your windpipe. You don't need to do that. You kind of just use your muscles to close your windpipe, and then you exhale really slowly. And as you exhale, you'll find a sound. So it sounds like this. You take an inhale, and then you don't necessarily have to get your chin back. So right now I'm doing it through my mouth. So I part my lips a little bit, and if you can hear the ocean or you can hear Darth Vader, that's your Ujjai breath. Once again, I'll just give you a shot at it. This time I did it with my lips sealed, and it's only the exhale from the nose. But because I'm constricting my windpipe, I'm kind of making it really narrow, and I'm forcing the air out. You can hear the sound. Some teachers kind of talk about it like you're fogging up your glasses. It's like, can you see that? So it's called the ocean breath. It's called Ujjai breath or fogging up your glasses, but you get the idea. So before I tell you about where it's useful for, let's do 7 rounds of Ujjai breath on your own pace. The only thing you need to worry about is keep the exhale as long as you can and keep that sound coming out for as long as you can. So whenever you're ready, as always, sit up tall, relax your shoulders. No need to get your shoulders up to your ears. That kind of is an indication that you're getting stressed already. So keep your shoulders away from your ears. Take a nice long deep breath in and start your Ujjai, 7 breaths. When you finish, just stay peaceful. So I've completed my 7 rounds. If you notice, I don't have the lung capacity to extend my Ujjayi breath for a very long time, but some of you, I'm sure, have that capacity. So if you're there and if you're still within your 7 rounds, please go ahead and continue and finish your 7 rounds. A little bit about Ujjayi breath. If you notice, it's not extremely relaxing, but at the same time, it's not extremely agitating either. So it's somewhere in between. Ujjai breath is usually practiced in your vinyasa flow especially when your postures become difficult. So when it's not easy anymore, especially towards your end of the practice or towards the middle of your practice, when you're doing all the hot poses, when you're doing the heaty poses, when you're doing your peak pose, when your practice becomes challenging, when energetically you're low, but you still know you've got another half of your practice left. That's when your Ujjayi breath comes in full force. What does it do? It forces you to take a full breath in. It forces you to take a slow exhale. It forces you to create a sound on your exhale. So it shifts your mental focus from all the drama that's going on with your physical practice. I can't do a back bend, or ouch, this lateral bend is hurting me, or whatever it is, the forward fold, I'm not getting into it as deep as I thought as I could. So it gets you out of all that drama with your vinyasa flow and focuses you back on your breath. So literally, it pulls you out of the intensity of your practice, gives you something else to focus on, and the practice kind of just unfolds. And then you begin to accept your practice as it is without kind of fussing too much over it. And this is why it's always beneficial to practice with somebody like me, because I'm kind of literally doing the thinking for you about what's the next pose, how deep you need to get in, where you need to kind of correct yourself positionally. Sure, if you want to, you can do your own practice, but then you've got some part of your brain that kind of gets locked into all this, what should I do next? Am I doing this correctly? So especially if you're with a teacher, you can kind of completely zone out of your practice, get into your breath, and stay with the instructions. Ujjai breath is equally important when life becomes intense, just like your practice. So when life is throwing intensity at you, it helps to get into Ujjai breath. So when you start your meditation, perhaps, sorry, I'm yawning a lot because I've really had a tough day at work. You get into your Ujjai breath first. So you sit for meditation, you first get into Ujjai breath. And then you quieten yourself down. So you stop your Ujjai breath and you just get into slow exhales. And then you just start noticing your breath, and then you're ready for meditation. So that Ujjai breath kind of breaks you into your meditation. Or if you wish, when life is just getting intense, you could, either just get into long exhales or use your Ujjai breath. So the Ujjai breath kind of helps you navigate intensity in your life. And this could be, either work related, relationship related, whatever it is. And these are the other reasons why I find breathing practice very personal. And it becomes kind of empty to practice it on the mat, but in your life, it becomes very useful. And I am really a convert at practicing pranayam in my life. And it happens, it happened today, a lot of pressures at work. You learn to kind of use Ujjayi, use Anulom Vilom, use a long deep exhale, a sigh, to just come back to the center. Okay, moving on. The buzzing bee, or the bhamri, as is called in Hindi or Sanskrit. I beg your pardon, but I can't help yawning today. The buzzing bee is extremely good to calm down your nervous system. And it's extremely good for people who have a little trouble falling asleep. So I recommend this as a practice before you go to sleep, and maybe as a practice after your meditation to kind of lock in whatever are the benefits of your meditation. So don't do this just yet. Listen to the instructions, because I'm going to ask you to take your thumbs and plug it into your ears. Now, the minute you do that, you won't be able to hear me. So hold on. So all you do is, this is the easy way. Take your thumbs up, and plug in your ears. And then imagine you're making a bee sound. And a bee would normally sound, and so your lips are sealed. Take a deep breath in, and a bee would normally sound like, hmm. So you're really loud. I mean, you're not like ear deafeningly loud, but at the same time, I don't want you to have a weak kind of, some people are really shy about this and they go, there's no need to be shy about the bees. As you know, bees are not shy. They end up stinging you if you're not careful. So like, go ahead, thumbs up, plug it into your ears, keep your shoulders relaxed, and buzz like a bee. Do 3 rounds, because we're going to do more. So just do 3 rounds. Off you go. Mm. 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 And slowly release. So that was the easiest version. If you notice, you'll feel a vibration on your face. And you probably might feel a little unsettled to start with, but you certainly feel a little bit of a calming effect. Now we go for the full Monty. So once again, keep your ears unplugged. This one is where you put your thumbs in and then you use your index fingers to kind of cover your eyes. So you get that buzzing feedback. Your middle fingers to kind of hold on to your nostrils, so you get a little feedback there. Your ring finger on your lips, which are anyway closed, and your pinkies on your chin. So what happens when you do this is you get that biofeedback of the buzzing and the vibration that the buzzing causes into your fingers, and it kind of becomes like a bind. So, in a physical practice, I ask people in the twists, if you want to go for the bind, or you remember in the pigeon pose, you go for the bind. What does the bind do? It basically, your muscles and your fascia and your tendons are getting stretched. And by binding, you end up closing that electric loop. You don't leave any electrical impulse leaving. And that kind of, in a way, refreshes, energizes your muscle system, your circulatory system, your nervous system. So it's the same thing with this. It gives you biofeedback and allows you to enjoy those vibrations more. And also, when you've kind of zoned out with your meditation and you're kind of awakening from that, it kind of re-energizes you, but in a very calming way, not the desperate re-energy of a Kapalabhati. So if you're ready, another 3 rounds of buzzing bee with your fingers, thumb, index, middle, ring, and pinky. Mm. 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 One last tip. You could do this immediately after your meditation or after your buzzing. If you wish, rub your palms together, generate heat, and then once you think you've generated enough heat, apply the cups of your palms to your eyes, and then open your eyes into the void of your palms, and then spread the heat to your forehead, to your temples, and back of your neck. So this is another great way of waking up from your meditation or kind of calming the vibrations from your buzzing bee. So buzzing bee and anulom vilom, alternate nostril breathing, are both extremely good again for lowering blood pressure, and you could use them in combination. Though buzzing bee is more recommended towards the evening and night when you really want to go to sleep. And you can do, as many rounds as you want, 5, 10, 15, whatever makes you feel good. Or you could start small, you could start with 3 and then build it up. And, with pranayam, again, it's never about your ego. So you feel you've had enough, or you feel dizzy, or you feel it's not doing anything more for you, just give up. You don't have to keep going at it. So let your breath be your guide in your physical practice, in your asana practice. That's what I keep telling you. Let your breath be your guide. Your breath will tell you if you're agitated or not. It shouldn't be any different for your pranayam practice. Don't force yourself into breathing. Your body will feel that ego and that push and the pull, and you'll end up feeling worse. So just do a pranayam practice till you're comfortable. Okay, with that, let's move on to Qigong. Wow, half an hour gone already. So for Qigong, I would request you to get rid of your mats so that you are directly in touch with the earth. So there you are. Hopefully you can see my feet. Let me get rid of something on my screen. Okay. So you're in touch with the earth. Let's start with the Fuji posture. So what's the Fuji posture? First, let me just tell you this part, just between the two mounds of your feet. Let me try and come up close. Okay, this part here. It's called the well of health. Sorry, I mixed up my words. So you got to learn to press this into the floor. So keep your feet hip width apart. Press the well of health into the floor. So kind of really get connected. Keep your knees straight. So right now, if you want, just lock your knees, and then I would request you to just unlock your knees. So I'm not bending my knees because the minute you do that, you'll feel the tension in your quads. At the same time, my knees are not locked. As you can see right now, they're locked. What I request you to do is just unlock your knees. So they're just slightly bent. That's it. Then point your tailbone down and forward so that your spine is a J curve, not a C curve, because the minute you point your tailbone down and forward, which is what we usually do, we end up kind of rounding our upper back as well. So the upper back remains straight. It's only the pelvis that tilts backward. When the pelvis tilts back, the tailbone points forward. In order to get a better feel of that, you'll feel a little tension in your ab muscles just below the navel. So once you get that, relax your shoulders. Your palms are probably facing inwards. Just make them face back. So the minute you make your palms face back, you'll find that your elbows move slightly away from your body. So it's not like I'm moving my elbows out, because then it looks like this and I end up looking really weird. It's just that I want to move my palms, turn my palms back. So just that internal rotation of the arms and the shoulders gets my elbows moving out. So going back, push the mounds of your feet into the floor, keep your knees straight, and then just unlock your knees. Draw your spine tall, tailbone moving forward. So J curve with your spine. Relax your shoulders and then turn your palms to face the rear. Keep your chin parallel to the floor and stare out. This is your Fuji posture. You should feel the pressure in the mounds of your feet. I'll just go switch off my phone. Hold the Fuji posture. Okay, clearly you can't see my feet. Okay, so there you are. So this is your Fuji. Now you can hold your Fuji for as long as you like. In fact, there's a whole meditation where you just hold Fuji and you stare out into the distance, into the horizon for even 20 minutes, half an hour. When I was at my teacher training for Yin, we ended up doing this for half an hour and you just don't feel tired because your body is so naturally balanced. And then it just becomes meditative just to feel your weight on your feet. It's beautiful, but you need to work up to it. Now watch, we're going to start with Qigong breathing. So the first one, there are 5 organs and it's just named after 5 organs. So the first one is for your lungs. So just watch. So you always start with Fuji posture and you hold your Fuji posture all through. So there are 5 organs: lungs, liver, kidney, heart, and spleen, in that order. So we start with lungs. So initially, take a nice long inhale and then exhale, cross your wrists in front of you, full exhale. And then start inhaling. Now for inhaling, just take your wrists up. And if you notice, everything is loose. I'm not kind of, stressing anything out. So take your wrists up. When your wrists come up to shoulder height, then start taking your elbows up and open your arms out. All this inhale, inhale, inhale. If you notice, I'm not going to get my elbows straight. I'm not going to reach through my fingertips. It's going to be just a soft opening embrace. Inhale. But I start opening out my rib cage and I start getting into a slight bit of a back bend. And then exhale, gently lower your palms facing up. Exhale. So that's your lung breathing. So let's all do it together. Let's do 3 rounds of lungs. So start with Fuji. Ready? And take a full inhale. Exhale, cross your wrists, empty your lungs. Inhale, inhale, wrists come up. Inhale, 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 elbows come up. Inhale, open your arms out wide. Inhale, full inhale, slide back bend. Exhale, slowly exhale, take your time, palms facing up. And release back to Fuji. Take a nice inhale. Remember, tailbone pointing forward, spine tall. Exhale, cross your wrists. Inhale, come up. Inhale, open out. Inhale, open out. Exhale, release. And back to Fuji. Inhale, full. Exhale, cross your wrists. Inhale, wrists come up. Then elbows come up. Inhale, keep inhaling. Same breath. Open up. Slide back bend. Exhale. And release back to Fuji. Now, watch. Lungs, you end up here. We move to liver. So watch. I'll take a few steps back so you can probably watch. I hope I'm still audible. So from lungs, you move to liver. Inhale, just take your palms up. When you reach elbow height, flip your palms to face down. Keep going up. Inhale, look up at your palms And really widen your eyes, because the meridians with your eyes, the energy meridians are connected to your lungs. Inhale, keep inhaling to the cross. And then also when you're up here and inhaling to the cross, you're getting into a slight back bend. And then exhale down, back to where you started with lungs. Is that clear? So let's do liver. Once again, your Fuji posture doesn't go. So tailbone tucks forward, spine is tall, except when you go all the way up, you get into a little bit of a back bend, and then you come back, exhale down. So when you're ready with your lungs. So this is where you ended with your lungs. Inhale, palms up. Elbows continue to be bent. Inhale. And when you reach shoulder height, flip your palms. Inhale. Take it up, take it up. Look up at your fingertips, widen your eyes. Inhale to the cross. Keep inhaling. So no exhale yet. Once you reach the cross, come back to lungs. Once again, inhale, palms up. Flip all the way to the top. Inhale, 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 inhale. Widen your eyes at the top, hopefully. Exhale. After the cross, you exhale. One last time. Inhale, float your palms up at shoulder height, flip. Inhale, look up, widen your eyes, arch your back, keep inhaling to the cross. And then exhale, get your chin back down, slowly exhale and release. So that was liver and lungs. If you don't mind, we'll do 2 reps of liver and lung together. So start at Fuji, feet are shoulder width apart, you're pushing into the mounds of your feet, your knees are unlocked, they're not bent, they're not locked, they're just unlocked. Tailbone is pointing forward, spine is tall, so J curve, shoulders are relaxed, palms are facing back. Inhale. Exhale, cross your wrists. Inhale. Come up for lungs. Elbows up. Inhale, open out for lungs. Keep inhaling. Slight arch. Begin your exhale. Inhale for liver. Flip. Keep inhaling. Look up. Widen your eyes. Keep inhaling to the cross. Slight arch. Exhale. Release to Fuji. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, cross your wrists. Inhale. Up. Inhale, open up. Shoulder height. Slight arch. Exhale, release. Inhale for liver. Float your arms up. Flip shoulder height. Inhale. No reaching, just keep everything nice and soft. Widen your eyes. Inhale to the cross and exhale. Good. Release, let it go. Now we move to the kidneys. So you stop here with liver. For kidneys, kind of just lightly bring your fingertips together and move your palms back. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Start bending forward. So your palms start going up and your fingertips move up towards the sky. So it's just this gentle rotation of your arms at the shoulders and you're rounding your back. So this is all inhale. Now, when you're ready to exhale, drop your wrists, the back of your wrists, onto your kidneys. So it goes 3 violent breaths. So it goes inhale, 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 inhale. And then Completely exhale while you're dropping your wrists. And then when you're almost empty, and that ends your kidney. Now I know your kidney ends in a weird location. So when you're ready, let's just do kidneys together. So you start with where you end with your liver. Get your fingertips together. Inhale. Take your fingertips back, wrists back. Start turning your fingertips up. You can round your back. Keep your knees soft. Keep reaching your fingertips up. And then slowly exhale onto your kidneys when you're almost empty. And slowly come up. The exhale should really make sound. It's like people around you should wonder what's going on. It's not a very polite, it's not Ujjai Breath. It's like you are letting out everything within you, because remember, you've already done a lot of your exhale here. So you really don't have much left. So you really have to use your abs and your diaphragm to get 3 strong breaths out. And of course, idea is not to breathe in between. So it's like just you're completely exhausting your supply of air in the lungs. So when you're ready, start again. Palms up, get your fingertips together. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Keep your knees soft, knees soft. Your neck is just a natural extension of your spine. Your fingertips start pointing up. Keep inhaling. Slowly exhale, wrists down to kidneys. One last time. Start again at end of liver. Fingertips together. Inhale. All the way up. Circle up, circle up, circle up. Fingertips move up. And get the backs of your wrists down. All right, so that is kidney. When you're ready, let's do the next one. So the reason I'm waiting to do the heart with the kidney is because they just go together. So with kidney, you end up here. Now for heart, you just come back up, and as you come back up, your arms will fall down. So let the momentum just carry them up. So it's not like I'm moving my arms, I'm not moving them. They just kind of, because I'm standing up, they just slide off my back, and here I am. And it's not like my wrist is engaged and I'm doing this, it's just normal. For heart, inhale, all the way back, inhale. And then exhale, push it back, round your back, and tuck your chin in and just go zombie with your wrists. So once again, watch. You stop here with your kidneys. You start your inhaling right from here. At the maximum, your shoulder blades are gently pushing in. You're again in a little bit of a back bend. And it's like you're not really being aggressive about it, but at the same time, there's some amount of muscle tension. And then exhale. At the top, zombie. Shall we try the kidney and the heart? Okay, here's another one for the kidney. Some people prefer to take the arms from the side, inhale and take them back all the way to the top. So you're kind of reaching back. It looks like reaching back. And that's when they get the fingertips together. And that's when they rotate all the way down and go. So if you want, we can try that variation. So this is a little more complicated, but it's worth trying. So I'll just show you this. I think we can all try this complicated version of kidney. Inhale all the way back, take it up, fingertips together. Exhale, 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 all the way up. So you've almost exhaled everything. And then come up for heart. Zombie. So let's start. Let's start with kidney. Palms at the end of liver. So you finished lungs, you finished liver. And now you go for kidney. Let's do the complicated version of kidney. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Push your hips forward, arch your back all the way up. Fingertips together. Exhale, 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 exhale. Exhale, 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 exhale. Arms up. Inhale for heart. Inhale, 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 inhale. Exhale, 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 exhale. Zombie. Come back. End of liver. Inhale, circle your arms back and up. Inhale, 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 inhale. Fingertips together. Exhale, come forward, come forward. Exhale, 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 exhale. Rotate your arms all the way up. Almost empty. Inhale for heart. Let your arms drop and just come up automatically. No need to use muscles. Inhale, 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 inhale. Exhale, exhale. There should be little tension, like you're pushing the air forward. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Zombie. Back to end of liver. One last time. Inhale, circle your arms back. Push your hips forward if you want. Arch your back all the way up. Inhale, slowly, fingertips together. Exhale, come forward with your fingertips. Exhale, 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 exhale. Arms all the way to the top. Inhale for heart. Inhale, 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 inhale. Exhale, 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 exhale. Zombie. Good. Now let's do 2 times lung, liver, kidney, heart, one after the other. So we'll do 4 and then there's just spleen left, which we will do, and then we'll do the whole round, maybe once or twice. Okay, so back to Fuji. Push the mounds of your feet into the earth. Feet are hip width apart, knees are unlocked, tailbone pointing forward, spine tall, shoulders relaxed, palms facing back. Inhale, exhale, cross your wrists. Inhale, come up for lungs. Inhale, 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 inhale. Exhale, 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 exhale. Liver, inhale, inhale, flip, inhale. Widen your eyes, inhale. Cross, exhale. Kidney, inhale, palms back. All the way, circle to the top. Inhale, inhale. Fingertips together. Exhale, roll forward. Exhale, 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 exhale. All the way back up. Inhale for heart. Inhale, 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 inhale. Exhale, 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 exhale. Zombie. Remember, when I'm going into zombie, my elbow is not really straight. I'm kind of keeping it just slightly bent. So you feel the stretch on your upper back, but may not be on your inner elbows. So zombie. Right, come back to Fuji. We'll do it one more time. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, cross your wrists in front of you. Inhale for lungs. Elbows come up last. Arching your back just a little. And exhale. Liver, inhale. Flip. Open your eyes wide, look up. Inhale to cross. Exhale, back to Fuji types. Inhale, kidney. Fingertips back, all the way. Reach up, fingertips together. Exhale. Arms all the way up. Keep exhaling when you're almost empty. Inhale hard. Start arching your back. Shoulder blade tension. Exhale. Push. Zombie. And now finally, spleen. So you start from zombie. Your knees are still soft. Okay, so I'm going to do it the way I'm going to do it. You will have to mirror me. So left wrist to left nostril. Inhale, 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 inhale. Right wrist to right nostril. Inhale, 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 inhale. Open, inhale. Flip your wrists. Full exhale. One last inhale, circle the energy up, and one last exhale, push the energy back down to Fuji. I'll show it to you again. You start from zombie, inhale, left wrist to left nostril, and I mean left wrist to left nostril. Inhale, right wrist to right nostril, open out. Keep inhaling, flip your wrists to face down towards the earth. Huge, long, sharp exhale. And then one calming inhale. One calming exhale. Push the energy back down to Fuji. If you notice, my palms automatically go facing back. Okay, so let's try spleen from zombie. Inhale, left to left. Inhale, right to right. Open, keep opening. Wrists move apart. Flip your wrists. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, circle down. Fuji. Zombie. Inhale, left wrist to left nostril. So notice when I'm doing this, my spine also starts opening up. Inhale, right wrist to right nostril, open. Flip your wrist. Inhale. Exhale. Fuji. One last time, zombie. Left wrist to left nostril. Right wrist to right nostril, open. Flip. Inhale. Exhale. Fuji. Okay, a few general comments before we practice these rounds maybe 2 or 3 times. 1, your motions are always fluid. So it's not like cross, up, out, here. It's like it just keeps flowing. Okay. Second, move with your breath. So if you think you can't take an inhale anymore from here, move a little faster. So stop at the peak of your inhale and then slowly get into your exhale. If you think you don't have any air left, come a little faster, but synchronize. So synchronize your movement with your breath. Third, your spine. It keeps going So you start from neutral, which is your Fuji, and then it keeps going into a little back bend, into a little arch. The worst, the peak is with the kidney, where it goes into a full-blown back bend and a full-blown forward fold. And finally, for the heart, I find a lot of beginners, kind of will their arms forward. So just let it drop forward and come up. Okay, so let's do 3 rounds of the whole Monty. And I know right now it sounds a little disturbed because you hear my voice and you're trying to pay attention to what I'm doing, to my voice. You're wondering whether what you're doing is fine or not. Once you get the hang of it, I would certainly advise you to go out into nature, keep your feet bare, so touch the earth, and kind of just practice this a few rounds and feel the difference. It has a calming effect. It has a very balancing effect. You feel very centered after this, especially if you are in a silent place. Or my yin teacher used to do this. He used to put in soft music and just breathe with the music. So with that, let's get into Fuji. Press into the mounds of your feet. Knees are unlocked, tailbone forward, spine tall, shoulders relaxed, palms facing back. Nice long deep breath in. Exhale, wrists are crossed. Inhale for lungs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, liver. Flip. Widen your eyes. Inhale to cross. Exhale. Inhale, kidneys. Hold it up. Fingertips together. Exhale. Inhale for heart. Exhale. Zombie. Inhale left. Inhale right. Flip. Inhale. Exhale. Back to Fuji. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, wrists. Inhale. Exhale. Liver, inhale. Flip. Eyes. Cross. Exhale. Kidney. Inhale. Fingertips. Exhale. Inhale. Heart. Exhale. Inhale left for spleen. Inhale right for spleen. Flip. Inhale. Exhale. Fuji. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, cross. Inhale. Inhale, lungs. Exhale. Inhale, liver. Flip. Widen your eyes. Inhale to the side. Exhale. Inhale, kidney. Hips moving forward. Arms up. Fingertips. Exhale, circle forward and back. Inhale, heart. Exhale, zombie. Inhale, spleen, left. Inhale, spleen, right. Flip. Inhale. Exhale. Fuji. Now, what I would request you to do is practice a little Fuji meditation. So, palms of your feet into the earth. Knees are unlocked, tailbone forward, shoulders relaxed, spine is J-curve, palms facing back, elbows slightly out, but not because you're pushing them out, but because your palms are facing back. And you can keep your eyes open. Keep pushing into the mounds of your feet. Feel your balance and just stay here. If you want, gently close your eyes. You can choose to just stay here and, switch off your audio and video. Or if you want to get out, this is the way to get out. Blink your eyes open. Curl your palms up into a fist. Get one foot close to the other. Straighten your knees. Push the energy back down through your feet, through your fists. And release. Thank you, yogis. It's been awesome practicing the breath with you.